Middleweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with white, official weight 154 pounds, professional record 24 victories, including 20 knockouts, with only one defeat. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, Carlos the Butcher Nascimento. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing camouflage, official weight 155, 1/2 pounds. An identical professional record, 24 victories with one defeat, and he has 16 KOs. From Rockaway, New Jersey, Pawel Raging Bull Wolak.
Okay, gentlemen, we're scheduled to box 10 rounds. You both know the rules. Expect to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves below. Touch gloves.
So we're set to go here in round one of our opening matchup. Carlos Nascimento and Pawel Wolak in a fight that everybody expects to be all action. Nascimento said to us, you know, having watched Wolak, I think that we're going to be like two tanks colliding because we're both aggressive fighters. And let's see if that in fact is the case.
Well, Wolak spends every second of every round of his fights out trying to get close. It's the only way he knows, and it's the only way he can be effective.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, he's a come at you type of guy. He's in your nose. He's aggressive, non-stop combination puncher. And according to what Nascimento said, you know, I hadn't seen much of him, but I mean, this looks like it's going to be a barn burner, one of the barn burner fights, you know, just like in a telephone booth.
Left hook downstairs by Nascimento, and they are already closing the distance between themselves. Double left hook by Nascimento as Wolak works his way inside. Both men working the body here early. This is the third fight that Pawel Wolak has had with Tommy Brooks, the esteemed trainer who is working with him to try and, while they know he's going to be an aggressive fighter, just iron out some of the rough edges.
And now one of those rough edges, and I'm looking for it right now. Wolak used to square up when he got his opponent on the inside. Right now that left foot is in front of the right, and the key to that is it allows you to punch with some power when you're on the inside. When you square up, you can't get proper leverage.
That is a great point, and you are right. That was something he tended to do. Wolak has Nascimento trapped against the ropes and landing some very, very effective punches. Now Nascimento fights his way off.
It looks to me so far that Wolak is the stronger of the two. He's being the aggressor.
And there appears to be, Wolak blasts him against the ropes, so maybe a cut on Wolak's eye. His right eye appears to have some blood on it.
Well, I don't
Nascimento, excuse me.
Oh, it's Nascimento.
Yeah, I meant Nascimento. He has the cut on his right eye. So Wolak has landed some punches that maybe made a difference already. About 30 seconds left to go here in round number one of what has been a very active fight, as we thought it would be. Wolak doing a lot of good work on the inside here.
He is, and it's been a very good round for Wolak because Nascimento's cut, he's backing up, and Wolak's not having any trouble getting inside. So a very, very promising first round for Pawel Wolak.
Yeah, so far Wolak has made every punch count. Very precise with his punches, and like you said, Steve, you know, he's connected very good so far in this first round.
Round one is in the books, and for Pawel Wolak, it's a good one. In Nascimento's corner, Sergio Battarelli will be our interpreter. Let's listen in.
The trainer is saying that maybe he got a headbutt, and he's saying that the guy is coming forward with the head, but Carlos saying that he has not a lot of power. He's saying to step back and give an upper with right hand. Yeah, the trainer saying that Carlos make his pace. He need to give the pressure.
And you see who's against the ropes here. It's Nascimento. And when fighters fight on the inside like that, Al, very often there are going to be butts. There's no if and or but about that.
We head into round 2, and in fact, that was ruled a clash of heads by the referee. So the cut opened over the eye, and if they would have to go to the scorecards, or the fight would be stopped before the end of round 4, it would be a technical, or they would go to the scorecards, or beforehand it would be a technical draw. Afterwards, they would go to the scorecards. So we're into round number 2, and in the red it's Carlos Nascimento, and in the dark trunks it is Pawel Wolak. And Pawel is really busy in this fight, as we would expect him to be, and ripping shots to the body and the head.
Yeah, he's got a good momentum going so far, throwing 3 and 4 punch combinations. I think Nascimento's making a mistake of letting him get confident. You know, he's not doing anything to retaliate with them.
Saw those numbers in round 1 that favored Pawel Wolak from CompuBox. And in fact, all of 36 of Wolak's connects were power shots, 17 of those to the body, so he was very active. Nascimento, the 32-year-old from Sao Paulo, Brazil, came in with that 24-1 record, 20 KOs, so has shown power. Hasn't been able to get on track here tonight so far. Wolak going downstairs, but Nascimento trying to counterpunch off those ropes.
One thing about Wolak, he could fight 50 rounds just like this. He's a wind-up toy, is what he is. He's not a fighter, he's a wind-up toy.
So that means, I guess we're not going to see him get tired. Let's see what kind of shape his opponent's in.
Exactly.
Them body shots are going to take an effect. He's been connecting them really good with body shots since the first round.
He really has. The burden of proof stamina-wise probably is on Nascimento. Under a minute left to go here in round number 2. This one is scheduled for 10. Our first fight of the night here at the WAMU Theater at Madison Square Garden. We're happy you joined us for this evening of top-ranked championship boxing. Good right hand by Wolak. Nascimento's been busy. He just hasn't been able to land as effectively.
For sure, and it's very difficult to say whether the blood's going through his eyes. He's a dark-skinned fighter. It's hard to see the blood. But Raul, generally speaking, know when a cut is above the eye, it's more likely to go into the eye, no?
Absolutely. I mean, if anybody could tell you about that, it's myself, you know, because I've been cut so many times.
Say, but, you know.
No, that's okay. We all know that. I've been cut so many times. Of course, yeah, when the blood's going in and dripping in your eye, you can't see the same. You see blurry, then you see red, and you just have to be able to deal with it and be a warrior.
You certainly were that. Well, we head into round number 3 now after 2 scintillating first rounds.
When you're stepping around on the side like that, man, you got a clean shot. Just keep stepping on both sides. Because the guy's coming at you like this, and watch his head. Look, if you use his jab, you don't have to worry about his head, right?
We know Nascimento has a cut from a butt in round 1, and here you'll see right there another butt. The sides of the heads coming forward. Neither fighter real guilty of it. It's inevitable when you're on the inside. It's going to happen.